So we're still kind of playing with this. In fact, actually last night I was thinking about changing from a team approach to maybe kind of everybody together. Just because I feel like it'd be easier, we have more innovation, more discussion if we're all focused on the same thing, and also we don't have to grab people going different directions. That is not how to do that. Okay. So here, this is actually my own idea. I guess we can just read it. Okay, so this is a hypothetical business. I've actually designed something that you will see later that is the grounds for this idea. We have found a way for a person to ride a bike, and for every hour of riding the bike, he can generate $5 worth of electricity. This is hypothetical, by the way. When the generator is created, enough electricity, the current goes straight into neighboring building electric systems, so that they then use the electricity to take away their electricity use, and it's cheaper because we're giving it to them as an electricity company. Then they pay some more money for the amount that we generate for them. That's how we make profit, and then it's still a regular gym, so we get people paying us regular gym fees. Here's the design. I actually just talked to Professor Pfister last Friday, and he says it looks really good. So he's going to go over the physics, so to speak, as soon as I can. Basically, I don't want to say too much because if it's got legitimate, I could actually make money with it. I don't want to give away everything. But so the basic idea is you only see one bike here, but you can have multiple bikes here, and they will spin this lower disc, and the lower disc is attached to a generator. And I'm not going to say everything, but because it's a way of attaching all the bikes together to a single generator, which is more efficient with electricity, you can make more. Okay, so that's the basic. That was just fun. Now, everybody, if you have an invention or an idea, it doesn't even have to be something physical like the bike idea. It could be something in business practice or finance or, I don't know, stocks even, things that you are more specialized at. But these are the basic outline for the project, which we'll be starting next week, is basically we have a business plan. We're going to go through the business plan and focus on topics within the business plan. These are just a couple random ones. I wasn't even looking at the business plan. I took fundamentals of business, and so I can do basic topics that would be there. Some of the fun ones would be like design and building where the gym's going to be. Like, do we have, and this would be everybody together most likely. We talk about, okay, do you want glass on the top, so that's more light, less electricity, more efficient. Do we want to make little gadgets attached to machines that say like, oh, you generate so much electricity, fun things like that. And then I know some people who had signed up for the club, they're not necessarily here right now, but they're like in the psych. And so looking at place, like where are we gonna have the gym? Like New York, who's our consumer? And so in a gym, maybe it's going to be someone who wants to pay less for the gym, so it's poor communities. Or maybe it's going to be next to a school because schools generate lots of electricity, and our gym's going to generate electricity going to the school. So like all these things, it's finding different pieces and fitting them together. It's all problem solving. So that's basically when we go through the business, we're creating the business, but also problem solving and learning as we go. So like for finance, this would be a group thing most likely. We go into the groups, and we figure out, okay, how much does the materials cost? Is there certain companies, or do we have to make materials ourselves? Do we hire another company to make materials for us? Is that too expensive? So we'll be learning these things as we're going along and teaching it to each other simultaneously. Okay, and the intent of the topics is basically partly to show that entrepreneurship is not purely science, like you're making a product and selling it. It's also problem solving within. Like we had an entrepreneur come for my fundamentals of business class, and what he did was he developed this new email system that he thought was more effective. It was emails. It wasn't creating a bike that propels, I don't know, helicopter. But they're different things. So this is the focus, even if it's not something that you're strong at, someone else might be strong at it, and you can learn about their their creativity in a different format. Things you wouldn't expect an entrepreneur like. Okay, and then eventually, after all the problem solving, we put into the business plan. And even if we don't finish the business plan, the whole point is just to go through and then kind of organize. It's a way of organizing what we discover and learn. And also have a final product so we feel like we did something.